Hello again, YouTube. I'm just making a video. Hopefully this will be a reloading tip for those of you that are just getting into reloading. This is something I learned along the way, and nobody showed me. I kind of had to figure this out on my own, but you'll see some other videos on YouTube like where other reloaders and maybe even like Eric Cortina talks about only when you're resizing your brass, whether just to neck size or full length size. And if you do full length size, that you only bump your shoulders back 2 thousandths. So when you're doing that, you take a fired piece of brass, maybe a few, 4 or 5 pieces, 3 or 5 pieces, and you take a piece of fired brass and you measure using one of these. The headspace bushing gauge. So you want it, I would go ahead, depending if you're firing multiple cartridges, shooting multiple cartridges, that you get the pack that has, like, I think there's 5 or 6 of them you can buy. That's all the different sizes. It's just to go ahead and get that one rather than one at a time. So one of the main reasons why you want to deprime instead of waiting to resize and deprime, because you want to take these measurements before you resize and you want to use your fire formed brass. So say you have a situation where you have some cratering going on. That's going to mess up your measurement by like a couple thousandths, a few thousandths off, depending how bad it cratered. So, and then you won't be able to be perfectly flat on here. It'll be moving around like that because it's not a perfectly flat surface because of that cratering. So this might not be the best case to use an example because it's not really bad. That's just slightly cratering on there. So it's reading 3.562. And so anyways, so what you would do is you take that, then you take you get a universal depriming die. And this is a Lee, which is only cost like $15 or something like that. So, and it can handle cases like this size case, even like this 4570 will fit up in there, and even larger cases. So you just stick it into your die, put it into the station where, you do that, and then just take the primer out, and then you would take your measurements off of a piece of brass that's got no primer on it. And as well, if it has any ejector swipes on there, that could mess up your reading too. So you'd want to try to deburr those ejector swipes before you take this reading. So see, now that I took the primer out, it's dropped down 2 thousandths. So, and that's the reason why you want to buy a universal depriming die. So, and there's videos like I said, I believe I mentioned, like Eric Cortina talks about, and other people talk about full length resizing, just neck sizing. And if you full length resize, just bumping the shoulders back 2 thousandths. So if you measured and you adjusted your die the other way around, you might not get the correct adjustment for your brass, and you want to go 2 thousandths at least. And maybe with the semi-automatic, you maybe want to go a little bit more. But I know for a fact that factory ammunition is, because I've made the measurements already on a box of 4 or 5 pieces of ammunition out of Hornady 140 grain ELD 6.5 Creedmoor, brand new ammunition, and it's the reading on that is 3.555. So then that's brand new ammo. So this is fire form brass after it's been fired, and that's the reading of it. So you want to be in, if you got a bolt action, you probably just want to go down and bump it back a couple thousandths, and maybe a semi-automatic a few thousandths more. I mean, like maybe 3 thousandths. So this is resized brass. I primed it already, but there's nothing sticking down. So this should read 3.558. And that's what I want. And the chamber's perfectly in my LR 308 6.5 Creedmoor rifle right here. So other than that, that's what you want to do and how you use it. And this is one thing I never use. I bought this when I first ordered my press and everything, but you can't. I haven't used this tool ever since I bought the damn thing. So I would say you need a universal depriming die, and you don't need this. So, all right, I hope this helps you all out.